Greetings and welcome back to A Wolf Uncaged. We are still on Seth Speaks, the nature of personal reality. This is still a chit-chat of our part 18 and, of course, the beginning of chapter 4. This one frames Seth's teaching as if life itself were a grand stage production. The brain becomes the stage manager, beliefs are the actors, parents are the directors, and imagination is the playwright. The playwright always weaving the script. Let's begin. Imagine, if you will, your life is a play. The curtain rises the day you were born. The stage is dim, the set is bare. You, the newborn actor, are placed upon the scene without lines, without costume, without script. And yet, even as your first breath fills the hall, others are already waiting in the wings. Your parents step forward. They are the first directors. With gentle authority, they begin to whisper the cues. They teach you when to smile, when to cry, what to fear, what to cherish. They provide the opening script, not because they wish to deceive you, because they too are following the lines handed to them long ago. Now, in this great production, there is a stage manager. The brain. You see, the brain works behind the scenes, arranging the lights, setting the timing. It keeps your awareness tethered to 3 dimensions. It ensures that you hear the lines one by one, that you see time as a series of moments, that you remain oriented in a world of props and costumes. Without this stage manager, the play would dissolve into chaos. For outside of this physical theater, the mind is vast. The mind is timeless. But here on this stage, it must play its role within the choreography of minutes, the choreography of hours. And so the brain calls the cues. This is morning. This is evening. This is past. This is future. The performance goes on and on and on. Now comes the cast of characters. Beliefs. Each belief takes the stage as an actor. Some are obvious, dressed in flamboyant costume. The world is dangerous. Money is scarce. I must obey. Others are subtle, dressed in plain clothes, hardly noticed. Guilt is necessary. Hurt is disaster. Without punishment, there is no order. The audience, which is also you, becomes so absorbed in the play that it forgets that these are actors at all. You mistake the performance for reality itself. Remember, it is the parents who first direct the cast. Through word, through gesture, through silent telepathy. They hand you the initial script. They tell you, be careful. Stay close. Do not question too loudly. Their fears become your stage directions. Their hopes become your storyline. And you, the child actor, accept this without hesitation. For what else could you do? The directors are tall, powerful, and seemingly all-knowing. To resist them would be to, wander off stage into the void? So you learn their lines faithfully. But, and here is the revelation, the play was never meant to end with their script. Among one of the most enduring actors is guilt. Guilt walks on stage dressed in chains, carrying whips, declaring itself necessary. It insists, without me, there will be no discipline. Without me, society will collapse. And yet look closer. Has guilt brought order? Or has guilt brought turmoil? The world today, wild and violent, does not rage because guilt is absent, but because guilt has been enthroned as a lead actor. Nations punish. Religions condemn. Individuals torment themselves with invisible crimes, all because guilt has convinced the directors and the cast that it must never leave the stage. But guilt, too, is an actor. It can be retired. Seth reminds us many beliefs are not unconscious. They are not buried in some vault backstage. They're right here, written plainly into the script. Only they are unexamined. The trouble is not that we cannot find them, but that we never question them. We simply keep performing the lines. We forget that we are the actors reciting the lines written by parents, written by culture, written by history. We forget that we might improvise, that we might even write new scenes. Imagination is the playwright. It writes according to belief. If the belief is fear, imagination creates tragedies. If the belief is guilt, imagination fills the stage with prisons. If the belief is freedom, imagination composes comedies, romances, epics of possibility. So as long as belief remains unexamined, imagination writes in chains. But the moment belief is questioned, the moment you ask, must I follow this line? The playwright awakens. The scripts are written. The stage transforms. So picture yourself now, seated within your own theater. Look around at the set. Look around at the props, the actors that fill your days. Do you recognize the voices of your parents? Still whispering directions long after the rehearsal has ended. Do you see guilt pacing at the edge of the stage, demanding your applause? Do you hear the echo of beliefs you never chose, yet still perform night after night? Then pause. Step backstage. Meet the playwright. Your imagination. Hand it a new belief and watch how the script changes. For in the end, this is not merely your life as theater. It is your life as art. The curtain has not fallen. The play is not finished. And you, both actor and author, are free to create the performance you want to see. This marks the end of Seth Speaks, The Nature of Personal Reality, the beginning of chapter 4, and a chit-chat about our part 18. This is part 2. I think I'm going to do 4 of these because this is a really good part. What did you think about this passage? Please leave it in the comments below. And as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I am Tony Victory, a wolf uncaged. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And until the next time, peace. If you found something in this video that sparked a thought, shifted your perspective, or just made you feel more grounded, consider showing some love by buying me a coffee. It helps fuel the channel, keeps the uploads coming, and lets me know that the content matters to you. The link's right below in the description or on my channel banner. No pressure, just appreciation if you're moved to support. And as always, thank you for watching, thank you for listening. I am Tony Victory, a wolf uncaged. Thank you. Peace.